Hello out there. Welcome to Bubblegum Social Club, the show where we have lots of sound problems and we're going to see how it goes. We're going to talk about the Gilmore Girls. Hi, Laura.
Hello.
So we having sound problems, and we are having sound problems. So I put these on with the microphone. So if you can't hear me, oh well. Yeah. So anyway, like I had tried to say before we entered like an endless laugh loop that was terrifying. I have never watched the Gilmore Girls. I realize that a lot of people I think are cool, including Laura, watch the Gilmore Girls, even though I was resistant to her making me watch it, but also because like there's so many seasons of it. But yeah, she persevered and she won, and now we're here going to talk about the Gilmore Girls.
Yay! Winning! Guess I should say.
Wait, what?
Hashtag winning.
Sure, why not? So yeah, I haven't actually watched any of it yet. I've seen like half-ish of an episode once, sort of. And I know that one of the guys on Big Time Rush was on it like once.
What?
Yeah, but he was just like a kid who was like in a scene. It wasn't like a thing. Anyway, yeah. So I decided that for this first episode, before we actually start watching the show, I will interrogate you about why you like the show.
Like an interview gone wrong.
Yeah, something like that. So when did you start watching the Gilmore Girls?
In high school, pretty much. I think right when it started, which I think was high school.
Yeah.
Sure. Something.
Yeah.
Google tells me it was 2000, so yeah, I believe Google.
This would be a time warp watching it. That should be fun.
Yes.
Yes. So did you just like kind of watch it on like a whim, or did it like call to you?
I actually can't remember if it was calling to me or a whim. I think I just watched it, and then I loved it, and then I watched more of it, and then I couldn't stop myself.
It's funny because I don't remember. This is like one of the many things. Anybody who watches any of these videos consistently will like see how I like slowly realize things about my friends that I never knew, even though I've known them for most of my life. But I remember you mentioning it occasionally, but I don't remember realizing how into it you were until like later. And I was like, I didn't know she was super into Gilmore Girls. Also, what is Gilmore Girls?
That happened. You guys said the same thing. What is Gilmore Girls? And then I made him watch it.
So do you remember like what captured your attention or what you liked about it?
I loved that Rory loved reading books. She was super smart and just not like the normal high school show where it revolves around like popular kids and like weird, I mean, there are popular kids on the show, but the main focus was this girl who was like really wanting to achieve something in her life. She wanted to be a journalist, and she was like gonna do it come hell or high water. So I just liked that, and the mother-daughter relationship, mostly because I was super jealous of it. It's so cool to see like the mom and daughter be like best friends.
Yeah. I didn't know that she wanted to be. Oh, maybe I did know that about the journalist thing. But yeah, I remember you telling me that like she likes to read. That's kind of like the Beauty and the Beast, like Belle phenomenon. Like, oh, she likes to read. I like to read. We should be best friends.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. Because I was like, now I have the list of all the books she read, like that they mentioned in the show. I'm gonna read all those books.
Wow, I didn't know that. Wow, that's cool. Well done. So on to the next question. What favorite characters, least favorite characters, and favorite season?
Favorite characters, obviously, Lorelai and Rory. And the best friend, Lane, was pretty cool too. And least favorite character, Jess. I hate him. Team Jess can suck a dick. They're awful. Team Jess should not exist.
I'm gonna put like a rating on this. Like, beware of language, young children.
Team D.
Yes. Okay, got it.
Yeah. Except for then on Supernatural, his brother's name is Dean, which is kind of confusing because then his name is Sam, and it's just like.
Oh yeah, no, that was confusing when they were talking about the show coming back, and they were like Dean this and Dean that, and I was like, wait. And the other problem is that those two actors, their names will start with the letter J, which is horrible because I don't know which is which.
Jensen is Dean on Supernatural, and Jared is Sam on Supernatural, Dean on Gilmore Girls. But I only started watching Supernatural because of him being on Gilmore Girls. I was like, I love this guy. He is beautiful. I need to watch Supernatural. And then he did something stupid to his hair, and it was like, what did you do?
I was just gonna say there was like I remember seeing him on the images of him on Gilmore Girls, and he's like this young, cute guy. And then there's like this like period of time in Supernatural, his hair is just like an awkward length.
Oh yeah, it was like weird, choppy.
Yeah, it's like up here, and I'm like, why?
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. Oh, I know that. I know too much about these things. Anyway, so okay, so do you have a favorite season?
The first season, because it's just, when you get into the show and it was like a new relationship. It's just perfect. And then it got weird.
Like all TV shows do.
Yeah.
I mean, should I even bring up How I Met Your Mother, or should I just?
No, I don't ever want to talk about that ever. Never. I really, if he wants to watch the reruns and stuff and watch it, and I was like, nope, you're watching it by yourself. I refuse.
Yeah, I never finished the last season, and I'm so happy about that.
Should not happen.
Yeah, because anyway, off track. Just anyway. Okay. Also, how much have you rewatched the show?
I've watched it a few times, I'd say, on my DVDs, which I have all seasons except for season 3, because season 3 was evil, and I hate it, and it was because she started dating Jess.
Why don't you like this guy?
He was just a jerk. I didn't like him.
Was he supposed to be like, I mean, did it look like they wanted you to like him, but they just messed up? Or were you supposed to think he was a jerk?
Oh, no. He was like a bad boy. Dean was her first boyfriend, and he was super nice to her. And he was kind of not, the most intellectually stimulating of a man, but he was very pretty to look at. So, hello, get to the program. Then comes Dean, not Dean, Jess. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of I just can't get Jared Padalecki out of my brain. Okay. So Jess comes along. He's this bad boy, but he's, more well-read and kind of more on par intellectually for her. But he's just kind of a jerk. Kind of pushes her to do stuff she's not really comfortable with. And it's just I just didn't. And everyone loves him. I have no idea why. No sense.
Wow. Okay. I'm kind of looking forward to finding out about this. I'm curious now. That's funny. Okay. And the most important question of all, would you read fan fiction based on this show?
Possibly. I'm not quite the fan fiction aficionado as some people that I know.
I don't know. Are you talking about me? That's crazy. I never read fan fiction. I don't know what you're talking about.
Weird, just the fact that you know so much about supernatural characters without actually watching the show.
That's not because of fan fiction. Like the only time there have been occasionally some random crossover fan fiction supernatural, and I'm like, I guess I'll give this a try. And then by the end of it, I'm like, well, that happened. And then I'm like, I'm gonna go back to my little corner of fandom. Oh wait, I think the place that I most indulge in supernatural fan fiction is on Tumblr, when people just use reaction gifs for Supernatural over and over, and like watching those episodes on the show, I was like, oh, that's what that's from. Oh, that's what that's from. So yeah, I know vague things because of the people that I follow on Tumblr, and that's it. That's the only reason why. But yeah, now I'm kind of curious if I can get you to read some, if I can get you hooked into it, because I'm a terrible person.
I won't say no.
Yeah. It's funny because people think fan fiction is one thing, but it's really just it's not a genre. It's there's so many different little niches inside of it. But anyway, I could talk about that forever, and I'm not going to. And finally, my final question: why should people watch the show?
Because it's heartfelt and quirky, and they talk really fast. They drink a lot of coffee. Rory reads a lot of books. I don't know. It's kind of like comparing seeing single mom raising her kid, wanting to be a business owner, and then Rory going off to an Ivy League school and wanting to pursue her career and then just not being kind of held down by guys. They kind of just do their own thing, and if the guys don't fit into their world, then they're like, oh, I'm sorry.
I like that. See, like that makes me want to watch the show. Because that's basically how I live my life. Like, you're not going to fit into this. So I'm just going to go and you stay there. Bye. Cool. Well, I'm okay. Well, I'm actually, this worked. I'm a little bit more excited. I mean, I was excited about it, but like also like, new show, getting into it, like new stuff, and I'm tired all the time. Yay. So I was like, okay, got to gear up to this. But now I'm like super curious about all the things you said. Like I want to find out.
It's real fun. It's really fun.
It seems like a fun show.
Yeah. There's a lot of like pop culture references, a lot of music references. It's just like, I don't know. I kind of am annoying with it though when I watch it with TJ because I'm like, did you catch that? Did you hear how funny that was? Weren't you laughing? How come you're not laughing?
That's awesome. That's like me with like superhero stuff. I'm like, oh, wait, watch this part. What did you see that? And they're like, I don't, what? But like, it's the guy. It's the guy with the name. Yeah. Like when you texted me, you're like, oh, we're watching Captain America, the First Avenger. And I was like, you've never seen that before now? Yeah. I was like, how did I not know that you've never seen that before now?
It's very behind the times. And then Jenna Coleman was in it. So I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah. And what's her name from Game of Thrones? Natalie Dormer? Yes. Who makes out with Chris Evans. Not that I like watch that scene over and over again. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. Cool. Well, this is great. Just so anybody who's viewing knows, we're probably going to do this like on a month-to-month basis just because time and watching stuff, and I'm terrible at it. All those things, all of the above. Yeah, but next month is like in a few days. So we'll be back soon with the official beginning start of our Gilmore Girl review caps. I'm calling it that because it's not really a review. It's not really a recap. It's like whatever. So review cap. I'm sure somebody else came up with that first, but I thought of it today. So
you can have it. It's your birthday present to yourself.
Yes, I like this. This is a good plan. Okay, cool. Well, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to this. This is good. And yeah, I'm also looking. I saw a few like gifs of Gilmore Girls too recently. Like I swear, like the best way to get me to want to watch a show is to like just show me a lot of gifs of it. And I'm like, ooh, what is that? Yeah, well, no, I saw some that this cinema snob Brad Jones like was all of a sudden like on a Gilmore Girls like run on Tumblr, and I was like, I wonder what that's about. I wonder if that's what I think that it like like the story, like trying to fill in the story with like 2 pictures. So yeah, cool. I'm talking too much again, so we're gonna stop. But yeah, we'll be back, and maybe I'll think of a clever name for these review caps. That I mean, like Gilmore Girl review caps. I'm gonna stop saying review caps now. And go. All right, we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.